Good evening. It's episode 11 of Tea Time. Before we brew our tea, let's boil some hot water. As our water boils, let's talk about tonight's tea. Tonight's tea is Ginger Peach Turmeric by Bigelow. It's an herbal tea, it's caffeine-free, and there are 18 bags to the box. Let's read this tea's description. It says, our family is proud of our recipe. Each ingredient below has been carefully selected by the Bigelow family to deliver an uncompromised tea experience. Carefully selected ingredients: rose hips, ginger, apples, natural peach and cayenne pepper flavors with other natural flavors, chamomile, hibiscus, turmeric, chicory root, cinnamon, cardamom, anise, allspice, black pepper, orange peel, peaches. Wow, that's a list. And not even a description, it's just the ingredients. They have no description of this particular tea here. Let's now read this tea's instructions. 2 steps to a great cup. Be sure to start with fresh cold water and bring to a rolling boil. Pour over tea bag, steep for 4 minutes or whatever time you like. Remove bag. For iced tea by the glass, steep a little longer. Pour over ice. Side note here, while our water boils, I feel like my speech has been relatively slurred as of late. Last one or 2 days, today and yesterday. I don't know what that is. I hope it's nothing terrible, nothing in regards to my brain. Maybe I'm just cold. But let this mark the moment where I stated publicly my speech is slurring slightly. I could just be nervous on camera. I feel like cam is inappropriate to say. This is a kid's show. Let's check if our water is boiled. So I've just added our boiling water to our tea bag, or vice versa, tea bag to our boiling water. Let's wait the recommended 4 minutes, allow our tea to steep, settle in. Have to note here, right as I poured the water, just immediately I got the smell of ginger and peach. It was amazing. So looking forward to this tea. Hopefully the smell is an indication of the tea's deliciousness. We'll find out very shortly. So, our recommended 4 minutes of steep time is up. Let's sip this tea and give it a rating. So, sipping this tea, I find myself trying to grasp at flavors, which isn't a bad thing, but I feel like I'm trying extra hard to taste whatever's here. I'll tell you something, this tea is quite good. It's not super flavor packed, but it has such nice subtle flavors. Like such an elegant aftertaste of apple and peach and pear. It's so subtle, but it works so well. A very, very mild spice here. Turmeric, right? Or ginger, I should say. I do enjoy the fact that this tea tastes just like it smells. It's not, there's no difference for me in those two categories. So it's exactly what I was expecting. Although more subtle its qualities are elegant, much like I think I mentioned the Twinings green tea. There's just some elegance about it, something that's not overstated. So yeah, let me take a couple more sips and then give you guys a rating. But yeah, just very impressed by this tea. It's not superficial. Sometimes you get teas that are just like all one thing, or yeah, just like super overstated. They spoil the water. There's no balance between the water and the flavor, and tea should be a balance of those two things. This tea gets a 9.0 flat from me. It's great. If things were a little more stated, I'd possibly give it a higher rating, although I do think that the fact that things are understated actually excels the rating, improves the rating for me. It pushes it a little more. So that's kind of I guess a catch-22, kind of ironic, but the subtlety of this tea simply cannot be overstated. That was another irony. That's why I'm laughing. But yeah, that's a review from me. I would definitely recommend this tea for sure. The teas I've been having recently have been great, so maybe it's a little good luck wave, or maybe maybe I can smell the teas through the box. I have like some like enhanced super tea power. Anyways, that's all from me for tonight. Thanks for spending time with me. It's always a great privilege to have time to do what you want in life and to relax. And sipping tea has been so beneficial to my mental health. And I hope that it continues to improve my lifestyle and hopefully yours, who's ever watching. So thanks again, and good night. Cheers.